A crucial skill of multi-pitch climbing is deciding what to bring and what not to bring. For an all-day route, food, water, descent shoes, and headlamps are an obvious starting point. Once the climbing gets difficult, you may be packing sending shoes, liquid chalk, and who knows what else to redpoint along the way. This extra gear is quickly too much to dangle off your harness, but I am not one to wear a backpack on my back. I'm quick to default to a small tag bag like this. In this video, I am excited to share my method of foot hauling in a low effort manner. Whenever you're not free climbing on the rock, you might as well use mechanical advantage to your favor. For this setup, the leader sets off with the tag line, and then 2 progress capturing pulleys on their own beaner, and one of them has a fling to stand in. Once at the anchor atop the pitch, I take the tag line off my body first, and I set up the slingless progress capturing pulley so that it hauls through in one direction to pull up the bag. I have little slider lock carabiners on these, but you could really just go with a lightweight non-locker. I clip that pulley to the anchor itself, whether a chain or a ring. And then I take off the carabiner on the end of the tag line, and I clip the tag line tail to one side of the anchor, and I leave this here ready for a redirect, as you'll see in a moment. At this point, pull all the slack through until I hit the bag, and I yell down, "Haul is on," to my partner, and they can release the bag at any time. Meanwhile, I take the second progress capturing pulley and I set it up on the free side with a sling hanging off. At this point, it's a pretty straightforward foot haul system with an easy reset. But you can see this is not very ergonomic. I'm wasting a lot of effort pushing upward, and I'm in kind of an awkward position here. So, using the free beaner that was on the tail of the tag line, I redirect and create a more ergonomic setup. And this creates an easy reset. So, while I'm pushing down, the rope is just passing through my hands, and then I'm lightly pulling my foot back up. And I can even switch feet, keep it ergonomic, spread out the load, and all the while I am saving my arms for the next pitch. I am just letting the free side of the tag line just droop down or stack on a ledge. Unless it's really windy, and then sometimes I'll manage it with a few extra knots. Once the bag arrives to the anchor, I dock the bag, tidy up the haul kit for the next leader, and then stack the tag line so that's ready to go for the next pitch. Just like I'm coiling a lead rope. Doing this starting from the bag side. And once I have it coiled all the way to the tail of the tag line, I unclip that tail just to avoid any tangles. And then I like to stack all the tag line in a dedicated alpine draw. The key here with the alpine draw is to go beaner on beaner, not cinch it. With the beaner on beaner method, the tag line is loose enough to feed out as the leader climbs off. So then, hang the tag line over to the side, tidy things up, and then I'll clip the tag line and the haul kit up on the anchor so it's ready for whoever's leading next. With a foot haul system like this, you can even carry up to maybe 30 pounds in your bag pretty comfortably. So if you're bringing up a drill, new routing kit, things like that. no problem. And then it's also advantageous to combine with fix and following tactics, because your follower can even be climbing while you're doing all this hauling and getting comfortable for the next pitch. I'm no guide, but I have a lot of hard-earned experience from redpointing difficult multi-pitch routes. Let me know if you find this useful, and I'll try to make more videos for the multi-pitch climbing and big wall tactics that I feature on my blog.